Kita selesaikan side quest dulu ya.
By law, you've done it. I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at 0.00343%. But your reputation indicates that you reliably beat the odds. So why am I surprised? Unfortunately, I am limited in forms of compensation. However, I've refined the schematics so they may be constructed with your own rudimentary tools. I trust that you will find wonderful methods of deployment that will manipulate every equation to your favor.
Saving the delegates from debris took considerable effort, dear. Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role. May all our...
And with that damn protector and safe. If you can open it, whatever inside is yours.
Kita coba bawa ini ya, Ines. Ini more damage ya, ini more damage, ini buat buff for long duration. 10% stacks. Corrosion. Buff aja lah. Oh my god, serius.
Zero life forms detected in hangar.
Attention IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Earth Directorate agents are exempt from commands issued by non-director level entities.
Performing the tasks of 6 subjects. Active job queue, maximum exceeded, excluding additional input.
How can one not when life is so perfect? Yet, it's every subject's duty to reflect fondly and often on the past that led us here. So spend a moment in remembrance of our matriarch, who not only drafted the blueprint of our perfect society, but also the space-traversing technology that made it.
Suspicious data. Unfamiliar source. Begin
Looks like a fight. Standing by with life support. Providing AORUS.
is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself at his command. I address you today, but I cannot do it alone.
I reckon that... I reckon that's Protectorate for I assassinated the Sovereign and seized control. If true, this console will be a nasty one to go up against.
Comparative analysis of the consuls' speech to that of other dictators suggest a high likelihood that a coup has occurred.
Those who seek to arm us, we shall clench our... and step into the prosperous future.
Rafsigi,
Oh,
Raptor
herself was sovereign. Matriarch's mercies. What if something should happen while he is convalescing? Control yourself. It's what the sovereign has put the cost on it.
Help.
Punishing my firearm. Hastening to cover. Maintaining perfection. Restoring the balance. We are duty-bound to stop them! You think too much! Stay your intent. Entrance. The Protectorate endures! His steady eye above.
Let me handle this. rift looks goopy. I wonder what it consists of.
Trust the plan. Arcadia. You there! Someone hiding? They would drive us into disarray. Demonstrating
Prototype rift anomaly modulator located.
Type rift modulator has been removed without proper authorization. Lockdown initiated.
Perhaps you can use the rift modulator to improvise a new path forward.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. Prototype modulator. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach. I could also reduce you to no matter.
Hey now, disruptive influences!
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed. Broken down into pure information, this confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree.
Wait, it's same? Wait.
detected.
No, that's only for celebrating the downfall of our enemy.
Say, remember that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitchball cards?
Reduced your chances of violent death, Commander. Odds of suffering a random coronary crisis have not decreased.
Do you suppose there's been another incident? Like the one with the Sovereign?
Emergency protocol syringes primed. Providing a
For our beneficent leader!
Maintaining perfection.
They manufacture one!
You think too much.
Through his beneficent guidance!
They hate our
It's my professional opinion that Valancourt's got issues. This manner of tidiness is compensating for something.
They covet our true bounty!
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I'm not...
Commander.
Fortifying.
Naskar? Nggak ada. Enggak. Masker. Hah? Plaster? Nggak ada kan? Nggak.
Providing a hope.
Ammunition depleted. Inquest complete.
It's a brawl.
Oh, nggak mempan ini plaster ya, aduh sekarang. Data.
Promoting teammate health.
Liquidate them.
Oh, lakban. Nggak tahu ya bang di mana.
Not a nice looking place, is it? Craft back in business.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Hastening to cover.
Resuming hostilities.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature reconstitution, some creative...
Mind the needles.
Chain companion.
here, salesman.
You go on ahead. I'm shilly-shallying about what to do.
Stay in line or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart. How about I do my job?
These rats are due for eating.
Whatever.
Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Mage, these cages are empty. Where's the rat handler in charge? Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you? Unbelievable. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And you know, oh, good. Someone comp this here card will see any raps.
Firing up extermination protocols.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
Please have identification, transfer work. You're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. Here, all it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice hollow advertorial inside your splendid. Enjoy your time on the AC from there.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long.
Phanter elsewhere.
Don't cause trouble. I don't need the extra paperwork.
Don't even think about disrupting the market.
That want to kill you. Luckily, our
This area is for client intake specialists. Only. By entering further, you waive all rights and claims to anatomy, appearance, and so-called intellectual property.
Rejoice with Auntie's Choice. Our product line is authentic biomass goo.
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location? Like what? Ask away. There's a stop for head off. Anything else you need to know about this place? Like who? Or whom? Or such as? Does the name... I don't need details on anybody else? Our illustrious... No way you're getting to see her without an invite, though. Not sure if she's like most of our execs, she can be found in head office tower. Well, farewells are free.
Welcome to your new sanitation manager.
Daily fiber needs.
Approaching station.
Anti-Cleo and Powell's forced rocket.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Please maintain control of personal belongings on the tram at all times.
Have train in ship. Ada kereta di dalam kapal.
Remember, Elise, when you took the ACS undisputed claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's choice departments. Always remember, commercialism is...
Hey, you! I heard an Inez Silong was traveling with someone matching your description, but she ain't here, evidently. I do indeed. I was hired by a soldier named Ortiz to find her. And well, reckon this is close enough. Here, take this cartridge and deliver it to her. You didn't even try to negotiate payment for completing the job. Consider that a learning for next time.
I'm sure this is impressive to someone, but not me.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Allegory and thrill-seeking adventurous, and help bring Anti-Cleo's astonishing conglomerate Anti's choice to our...
Experience the most sought-after in... Welcome to the bottom runger. Exclusive home of the Raptidon-bite. That's whatever. However, you are well... Not tending bar right now. May your day be...
drive our perpetual growth and fund the unparalleled system in life to life all across the galaxy.
What nature heedlessly assembled and bestly repaired it.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them
Pleasure
away!
not doing business with you.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself... Look, I'll be direct. You possess... From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, there's two... We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of Of course, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how. All it requires... Headed...
Sorry, in the midst...
midst of composing my latest product-oriented... Talk later.
Go on. Head on back to the studio. Mitt will be waiting. Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
About nutritious tobacco line. Hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either.
But I'll have no truck with the ambition of mission. Respected subordinates.
What do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on orders.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. I've got a...
You have the look of someone with murderous intent, but you name...
Which do you reckon, baby?
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Proceeding to attack. Combatant scan.
Tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human. Of course I
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI. Substitute.
Yes? Can I help you?
That I did. This
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow for you to share a bit on how we're selling dreams of a better life, a better you. A little back. I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a
And I just hate that thing that...
Any other general questions before we get started?
All right. Now, first question. How can we best all right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Everyone, what's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than... Last question. What do you desire? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it... I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all unconventional individualists. Everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rights just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pal's deep-fried cyst
Purple berry product samples.
Faction quest. Report to head office. Wait. Task force Lus Raptidon.
Purple berry product samples. Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
And the actions of maverick freelance.
Commander, over here. Commander, ain't heard from Ortiz. If he's spending his hard... Would you watch the message with me? Suppose I am. He's a good... Or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong... True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get a...
Marisol sup. She's like, maybe don't tell her I said that, though.
Them wraps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes...
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
Entering the executive office Please attempt some semblance of attention.
I see you decided to accept my invitation. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song, and I wanted to what a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. We were making progress, bumpy though it was. In fact, mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk. To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders, and convince each to agree to meet. You're confident. Obviously, you will need help to smooth over any points of capital, when it comes to the and you might see about improving your order. Certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job, and I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself. If price matters, you'll find the best choice in the upper portion. Wouldn't suffice to say, Anti-Cleo.
Hello, daring self-determinivist. As in Ida, Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. Please don't. Now, if you'll
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, proprietary
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. A daring, non-conform...
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Wonderful! This is the kind of... Your first assignment demonstrates something unexpected.
If I understand correctly, they're having, they've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They expressed, and I know this is...
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Marvelous! Knew you could. Though do use caution. We don't know what sort of virus or brainwashing might have infected their minds.
They survive just fine. Think of the shareholders. Give in to one worker demand and they'll just demand more. Stim breaks, now.
Dear law! What a bunch of devious,
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes. Negotiate. As in, give...
No, Ursula, it won't. Because that is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us. No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Wonderful! You'll go...
I have zero doubt.
taking half the corpses. I miss little Chompy. I hope he's getting enough to eat.
Detecting unusually
That's right,
elevated.
folks. Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves. We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn... I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going!
Sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants!
Making her miserable!
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Downtime! We shouldn't pay for Adrena time! No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! Others get the exact same thing!
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? They work us like So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get... Can't imagine what. Now,
Yeah.
Feels less like an overt labor negotiation, more like a covert assassination operation. Of course, I'm fine with either, dear.
All for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on. Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create. I assume you are the. It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making some ne'er-do-wells have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to make. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place. Nevertheless, here We must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have antis. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the... This plant relabels dated items with new and... So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, my workers are striking people now? They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? If I'm honest, I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and face. Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution, and by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position, so that one of their I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation, so everyone can get back to work. Best of luck to you. Do us.
I've no qualms with turning this labor negotiation into a liquidation job, dear. Just say the word.
Welcome back. Did you make contact with workers? Well, be...
Bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Professional caller coming out!
We don't want to
That's
make
right,
demands,
folks. Keep the
but
chanting
no
going.
being
I can see the
involved
overseer in
again.
her office. And we're definitely making her miserable.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that? We've anticipated such brutish tactics and got our defenses staged accordingly. You may have noticed the various folks in armor poised around the landing. That ain't by accident.
My, how very thoughtful. You sure you wouldn't rather we stripped our nethers and beat each other with clubs like our primitive ancestors?
We just want a little decency, a little humanity, a little compassion. That's all.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the and if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. They're 20 hours. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair...
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work, right? Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the... Finally, we want all day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Yeah, well, of course you're gonna find it all ridiculous. You only care about what's best for Auntie. But there are demands all the same. Take them to Griggs.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Auntie and I continue to have high hopes that you will come to shine under the spotlight of our illustrious gaze. So, are you ready to impress us? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? 12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black... All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing. What? No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing. Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want? Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their Adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask? They want to relieve themselves on company time? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. somewhere? Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they... What more do they want? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulating.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? I suppose it's better than nothing. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd sure... Well...
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing up, but I'll get him next time.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like... it don't matter. All that matters is my working Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
I suppose that passes for a happy ending among these corporatists. Excellent work, dear.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, you may tell the executives that...
Yeah!
mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untorn inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Emergency protocols ready. Standing by to stupefy. on their weaknesses.
Seeing them threat. Lubrification in progress.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Quarry found! His steady eye above.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more...
Momentarily retreating!
Investigate hostile intentions.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment. Come in, come right in, and be refreshed. It's the law.
Every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental
Are
refreshment.
you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a
Productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say,
goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Be advised, you have inhaled aerosolized...
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in, then.
This protectorate subject appears to be cognitively altered.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment. Why, of course. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental 2-hour. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene. Right as rain, neighbor. Right as rain. And soon you'll be... just simply...
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your...
Greeting, subject unscheduled, subject query 1. Concisely characterize incorrect, query 2. Rate your incorrect, query 3. Do you unaccept a final query? How would your neighbors describe the approach formula 200? The accept now. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
My irregularities have all been abraded.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclination.
Never more content.
If I could tell you were in need of mental refreshment,
Your realignment with the paradigm begins
such things.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
You'll feel ever so much better once your phrenometric peak is corrected.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
While there are many mental refreshments.
This unit reminds you that mental refreshment is not an Earth Directorate approved medical procedure.
Greetings, new person. You have a query about me. I have answers to questions and no questions to answer.
Medicament dispensement.
Their team plays the worst. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. No, I'm new. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant. A facilitator said that I'd been here thrice, but I couldn't leave. Not yet. Are you in disguise? I'd go with my commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. Suppose so. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel. Oh, well, I'll be
Medicament dispensement
hello.
has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Bright as rain. Bright as rain.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request the kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to response, zeal. Noted, I am medicament dispensement.
yawning chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad fact that all human beings require direction. As my good friend also would say,
I'll handle this. Got weapon ready, Commander.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Maintaining your hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task, free from doubt, efficient, perfect. And thus we enjoy amity, luxury, and resplendence. The system provides, the system abides.
Multiple inaccuracies, lies, and outright fabrications were contained within this lecture. It would be best categorized as propaganda.
We're all in this together.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
Dispensing light
rumah sakit jiwa itu.
Fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their mental refreshment post haste. It's not just a good idea.
Anybody see him?
Not friendly life form.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating.
Left, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little...
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but...
Well...
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went...
There you go again. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a...
Yes, suppose...
I'm the head of the protection... Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. Attitude like that will... a few
Which is to say...
See you when it's...
Our tossball teams... For keeps, I witnessed no fewer than 6... blood force traumas in last week's contest between the easy-heel lovers and spectral drag.
Don't let us keep you.
By middle time, it would be an embarrassment.
scum. I shall not rest until the Consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. Do you truly believe this to be a fine time? I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the Sovereign. I shall attend to that. I sincerely...
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember, that might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, that's where the error occurred. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote... Hardly. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. Do appreciate it.
New planet.
This unit is rated for extreme temperatures, like those found on Cloister. However, occasional stalling may occur.
Of the body are nothing contrasted to the... Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Cloister has... If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow Avalanche.
I find your proposed time frame. Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times. Times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now,
Heard that rift near... You're cleared to enter. Go on in.
Agent, on behalf of the Order of the presiding, she's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied... Oh, no. Not... Of course the rest of the Laureate Council is capable of... Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you? What a curiously those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present. And you... But now, may all your
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. What are you... Beckett. Another If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for... Not if I cannot gauge for certain a myriad of... Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there. From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued exist. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you. I'll withhold my
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission. Please direct any inquiries to the Artificer. The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors at this time.
Hello, stranger. Mercenary. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors. I cannot leave. But now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time.
Hate is an inaccurate... I am here because, unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death. I am not just any, though I suppose it might strip, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my beloved sovereign. Following that feckless consul. Makes my... I had reason to... Some subjects had begun to... Anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay, sooner or later. You may count on it. Listen, you. The Protectorate does not... Niceties are irrelevant. I've propped that... But my hands quaver.
Please don't take me on a co-tangent.
I always find I work now. How might we be of use to one another? I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but perhaps this will be specifically a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patron. I have nothing but if I had to dig for the smallest. I generally prefer to keep discussions relevant.
Agent, over here. Ah, there you are. Just think of all we can remember. Seek out ways to help both. In the meantime, I might recommend.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the...
For pity's sake, is it the pump or the sealant? Oh, praise the architect. I hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful. I'd provide compensation, but isn't the garden's beautification a reward in and of itself?
Agent, over here. Ah, just remember, seek out ways in the mean.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of pods in the area.
Mobilizing. Multiplicator at ready status.
Threat assessment. With all of them. That was a close one.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free. Hello, layperson.
Seems rather extreme. Are you sure you can't simply unfold it?
As I already stated, the weather has iced over the bolts. They require the application of concussive force before they can be manipulated.
My poor terminal does not deserve such abuse.
If it weren't for your lead fingers, I would not need to repair the input panel to begin with. Now stand back and let me get on with it. The sooner I finish, the sooner you can go back to processing grid data.
Time to attack. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Hostilities are afoot.
Teammate has
Combatant scan.
maintaining stamina. Standing.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Providing a
Necessary vulnerabilities identified.
Hey! We're stuck in here. They have the cage surrounded too. They always come from that big building across the street before they open the gate. They must leave a key in there.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
It looks to be all clear. Please release. It's clear. Go, go, go!
guess you'll be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Resorting to violence. Adversaries.
Benefits available at your request.
Your motivations are relatable to me.
I'm back and scan.
Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up. I thought I would never see you again.
Wait, ke belakang bentar.
It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure. Oh, wait, I am...
Seer.
No.
This unit...
Charmed, I'm sure. So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
Yes.
Really?
Alas, had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained. It was a mistake.
If not for you, my research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain.
Hold on.
I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable. I assume all...
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. The Order stores all
of all the bureaucratic... No. Winter's grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Investigating hostile intentions. Codification in progress. Mitigating the threat. I'll handle this. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Standing by to stupefy.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
aggression. Locking them down, taking the fight out of them. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Proceeding to attack. Investigating hostile intentions. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Target out of stun weapon ready, Commander.
Maintaining unit.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
They've enough. Taking the fight out of them. I'm back in scan.
Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies. Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery? Great. And this unit is now at maximum efficiency.
The overall current status. The Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Reimbursement for parts and labor is not available at this time. Did you know? The average Valerie unit This unit is programmed to avoid commentary on age unless directly related to a health condition. It is always...
Pleasure not doing business with you.
Take it up with the head office.
Rotate. Suspects. The extra food drop has landed somewhere off target over in order territory. Exactly where I wanted it. They act all high and mighty. I give them a little bit before they cave and try it. Few customers look like. Line and sinker. He is handy, sir.
indicated.
I seriously question the structural integrity of that bridge. Mobilizing. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Providing a host.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Go for torpification.
Promoting teammate health.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Torpification in progress. Locking them down. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
The corpses.
Observe set progress.
Readying
Sustaining system.
assault protocols.
Proceeding to attack. Unfriendly nearby. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Standing by. Life support.
Still rechargeable.
Providing a... Detecting life support.
Okay, I'm off. Thank you.